Hello Star Wars fans and Star Wars action figure fanatics. Steve back here with you, my friends. It is Monday, December 7th, 2015. And as of today, we are officially less than 2 weeks away from Star Wars Episode 7. Are you guys excited yet? I guess you guys didn't hear me. I said, are you guys excited yet? Oh yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Well, if a new Star Wars movie isn't enough to excite you these days, then I don't know what to tell you. Because as of lately, it's all Star Wars, all the time, and I wouldn't have it any other way. What a great and fantastic time to be a Star Wars fan. Now, as always, guys, I'd like to say thank you so much for letting me hang out with you as we take a look at some more Star Wars action figure goodness. Now, as for today's video, we're going to take a closer look at the very cool, very new Star Wars Black Series 6-inch line Imperial set Entertainment Earth exclusive. Now, it seems like everybody and their grandma has a Star Wars exclusive these days. We have the Walmart exclusive, the Walgreens exclusive, the Toys R Us exclusive, the Kmart exclusive, the Amazon exclusive. You guys see where I'm going here? Now we have the Entertainment Earth exclusive as well. Now, if you're into the 6-inch line, well, it makes it a little difficult to find what you're looking for because everything is scattered all over the place. But if you're diligent enough and you go on the hunt, you should be able to find what you're looking for. But going on the hunt is a big part of it and part of the fun as well, guys. Now, let me give you a little insight now on how I do it, my friends. What I usually do is if there's a certain figure or figures I'm looking for, I try to pre-order them as soon as I can. But I still go on the toy hunts, and if I find what I'm looking for at my local retailer, I pretty much get it then and just cancel my pre-order. Kind of using the pre-order as a safety net, just to ensure I get the figure I'm looking for. Because you never know these days, because there's always one or two figures that are always harder to find than others. And as with Star Wars collecting, that's just the way it goes these days. But if you kind of pre-order and still go on hunts, you know, you pretty much can assure yourself that you will be getting the figure you're looking for. You know, that's pretty much the way I do it. It's kind of worked out pretty well as of lately, but however you guys like to do it, or however you want to go on your action figure collection rendezvous and hunts and all that stuff, guys, I'm sure it's going to work out well for you as well. Now, as always, guys, before we take a look at rendezvous, that didn't even make any sense, but I'm gonna keep going. Anyway, as before we take a closer look at the figures themselves, let's take a quick look at the packaging. Now, as far as packaging is concerned, well, not too bad, pretty cool looking. I kind of like what Amazon did with their exclusive packaging, but you know, this is actually not too bad at all. You got one big long tray with all the figures shown on front. We do have the Star Wars Stormtrooper Sergeant right on front. We also have the Star Wars Crimson Stormtrooper. Okay, enough silliness. We also have the Lieutenant Hugs and Kisses, or Lieutenant OXIXO, however you like to pronounce that. I'm not going to try to attempt that because the way things are going lately, I'll probably just totally slaughter that, murder that, destroy that name. You guys know what I mean. Now, we also have R2-Q5 as well, which is actually a very, very cool astromech with a very cool backstory. As we take a look at the back of the box, well, a little bit of the text, guys, if you'd like to pause and read this stuff. We do have the Stormtrooper text here. You have the Crimson Stormtrooper text for you. You also have Lieutenant whatever. And we also have R2-Q5's text, which I'll go ahead and read out for you because it's actually pretty cool. Entrusted with the secrets of the Emperor himself, this Imperial R2 unit once thwarted a plot to turn every droid aboard the second Death Star against the Empire. I knew I was going to screw it up. Anyway, very, very cool stuff, man. Now, as we take a look at the figures themselves, guys, well, nothing all that new here. Kind of repaints, repacks, remolds. But still, if you're into Imperials, this is a pretty nice addition for your Star Wars action figure collection. You cannot go wrong with this stuff. Of course, we do have the Stormtrooper here, which we've all seen plenty of times before, but now we have the added white pauldron. Other than that, same old stuff, guys. You have some very nice articulation, of course, with all these figures here. I'm going to go over it once with this guy, and I'll explain the difference between this one and the TIE Fighter pilot in just a bit, but of course you do have the ball hinged head here. Ball joints on the arms. You do have the upper swivel bicep as well. Double joints on the elbows. You do have a ball joint and a swivel on the wrist, an upper torso ball joint as well. Ball joints on the legs, upper swivel thigh, double joints on the knees, and rocker joints on the ankles. So again, very well articulated, just very, very cool. Again, the only thing really new here we're getting is that added white pauldron. Other than that, you know, same old stuff, but still a very nice addition, guys. You can't go wrong with these guys. I do have a slight paint miscue on the backpack here, but not that big of a deal. I can take care of that, no problem. Actually, this guy also does come with 3 weapons, kind of the most accessories than the other figures, but you know, not bad. You know, you do also get this little blaster rifle, which is actually very nicely painted and detailed. Some nice silver paint, black washes on that. Very, very cool. You also get his E11 blaster rifle as well, which again, nothing we haven't seen before. Very, very cool stuff. And we also get the other blaster rifle as well, which the name escapes me at the moment, but again, very nicely detailed and painted, so really does make all the difference when adding this little paint apps to the weapons. Very, very cool. But again, nothing we haven't seen before, guys. Now moving on to the Crimson Stormtrooper. Again, pretty much the same mold we had with the Stormtrooper mold. Nothing all that new, but of course we do have the new red armor, which is the whole point of getting this figure here, man. Just a very unique and outstanding addition to your Star Wars collection here, guys. Very, very cool looking, but again, nothing all that new. Just a fantastic new paint, or molded red painted molded armor. Oh my god. You guys know what I mean here. Just very, very cool stuff. Actually, the detail on the helmet here and the paint applications applied are done very cleanly. Very nice looking, man. He does come with 1 blaster rifle here. Actually, he does come with 2 weapons, excuse me. He comes with his E11 blaster rifle right here, which again, nothing we haven't seen before, with slight paint applications applied. He does also come with the other blaster rifle as well, which we've all seen plenty of times before. Again, nice silver and paint washes, but very, very cool looking. But again, nothing we haven't seen before, but very cool still. Just an awesome figure here, man. Really, really cool. And probably the main reason most people will be getting this set is for this guy. Because you can't go wrong with the Stormtrooper in red armor, guys. Again, same articulation points as with the Sand Trooper. Very, very nicely done. Moving on to the TIE Fighter pilot. Well, again, another figure we've had previously through Hasbro. The only real difference is that slight paint application applied to the helmet right on top. Other than that, pretty much the same figure. But a very nice mold, guys. I've always loved this guy and still champion this guy because this guy really is too cool. Nice detail. Very, very cool. And again, you have some slight differences in articulation with this guy. We do have just a ball joint on the elbows here, no double joints. We are missing the upper swivel on the bicep here. But you know, everything else is pretty much the same. You do have ball joints on the legs and swivel above the thigh as well, double joints on the knees and rocker joints on the ankles. So again, you know, articulation is pretty cool. Not as much as the other figures, but still nicely done. You have the working holster as well, but you know, just an awesome figure. He was good the first time, and he's still pretty good the second time around. Moving on to R2-Q5, which is actually quite surprising. I really like this guy. This guy has an amazing paint app. You know, you put an astromech in black and silver, you know, you just can't go wrong. This guy is pretty much the same as the R2-D2 unit we had before, of course, just with the whole new paint scheme, which actually sells it for me. Really nice looking, really nice detailed and clean paint applications done on this one. Very, very cool looking, man. It does also come with the same type of features that R2-D2 came with. And you have the opening compartments with the added gadgetry on the inside there. Very, very cool. You also have the little pieces on top which are removable as well. Again, you're not getting the little sensor scopes that came with the R2-D2, but you know, still not bad. You have two little pieces that do pop off. But very cool. Nicely painted, sculpted. Just a very unique addition again as well, guys. Very, very cool stuff. You have the little feature here with the rotating head, which you can adjust with the leg there, which is an awesome little plus. But again, nothing we haven't seen before. But still very, very cool. The paint scheme really sells it for me on this guy. Awesome stuff. So there you have it, my friends. That was the Entertainment Earth exclusive. Retails for $89.99, I believe, which I believe is still available. I believe you can also get free shipping on that if you act quickly. So overall, not a bad addition, but you know, only really if you're into the Imperials. But I would not necessarily a must-have, but still a very, very nice addition to anybody's Star Wars action figure collection. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. So until next time, I want to wish you all a very happy holiday, Merry Christmas, and as always, guys, I will see you all very, very, very soon.